G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Factorio. This is our Waterworld series, and in particular, this is part B, or the second episode in our oil production. So we are going to be jumping in, and I'm going to be showing you all about the oil setup that I've got around here and getting this going. I think I'm almost done with getting the landfill. Got a little bit more to go there. And then the trains are delivering the oil, so it's all fabulous. Ooh, I don't know what this train's doing there, but that's all right. Oh, another train waiting behind. Why are you not going? I think he's got the recipe, but he's on manual, which is a bit of a shame. So we might have to just jump out there and have a look at it. And yeah, we're bringing the oil up to here and putting the oil into this section. So please jump in, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, so I'm just into map mode here and I'm having a look at that second train. I had to go down there and put it on automatic. Okay, so that second train's pulling into the other siding. I actually pulled the other train back a little bit, so I'm hoping he stops here. And the other train might now. He won't. I'm hoping the other train would. Oh, I can make him automatic. Yes, I can do it remotely. I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. So once he passes this, let's see if train number 2. No, he won't, because there's not a second signal there. I really need a signal here, don't I? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. All right, but we've got enough oil just to get this guy firing up, because I think we've got, like, yeah, look at those, 15k in each of those, and then this guy over here as well is, oh, he's full actually, so that's pretty good. Okay, let's keep the oil process going. And yeah, so we start off with our first refinery, and that's facing downwards, interestingly, and it's making this. So we got, we need to make some of them. What are we missing? Iron sticks. We will need to bring in iron. Do we have iron anywhere close? Is that it just there? It really is slightly annoying. But these are iron. Is this iron? There's iron sticks right there as well, actually. Just pick those guys up. And what were we making? We were making some of these. Yes, but I think we've got everything else that we need. It is the iron sticks still. So let me just pick up a few of those guys. It's going to take a bit of steel there as well. Cool. Okay. That should be enough just to keep us going. And we should have plenty of everything now. Righty-o. I mean, between the oil not coming up and then... Oh, goodness. There's always something, isn't there? Okay. So, do we have power going? No, we don't. Okay. Let's get the power running along nicely. So, kappa 2. And then we might just get the power. Where's the power going to be able to go up to and join up? What is powered up here? Look, for now, I'm going to use these guys. And for now, I'm just going to put them in rudimentally into there, crudely into there, and that should at least give us some power into the system. Great. Okay, one on each side. There we go. So that's making that, and let's continue with some of this. So that brings in, here's the other oil deposit here. Now this is pumping the oil out to there. Okay, and this is the petroleum oil, and he goes into here, and this is a nice little one because it actually tells us you know, how much of this we've got going. So petroleum will start building up, the petroleum gas, and that will start building up, and that'll be nice. This one's just going to keep pumping that through. See, he's slow, but he just pumps it through, and that's because petroleum gas is the one that will run out on us. So I just want to put these 4 of these guys in. Actually, let's just put 3 in, and get some things connected up. So we are connecting in oil here, so we'll do that. Yep, and then we've got water being connected in, and I'll need to put in a nice little water connection. Grab my power, do power on either of those guys, select the power in between. and the water situation. So water could be here, nice and close. Look at that, lovely. Let's do that for now. And ooh, offshore pump. No problems. We've got one. Brilliant. Yeah. And put one of these guys in. Right, so there goes the water, and that'll be working now. Okay. So is he right to go? Now, has he got a recipe? He hasn't got his recipe on, but I'll put his recipe on now and copy that across. So these guys will be like that. Okay. Now I'm just going to squeak up here and just have a look at this. Put these two here, and we'll now do this. Okay, so that's 3 of them going. Lovely. Let's keep building downwards until we can sort of see what we're at next. So next would be the sulfur, and the sulfur is made directly from petroleum and the water. So water's coming in here and sulfur into there. Okay, now let's make 2, and then we'll do these sides as well. So we'll do this with the 2, 1 here, and then 2 there. I'm going to put the power in for all 4 now so I don't forget, and then just connect up this guy as well, so that will make the power work. And let me see these here. I'm just trying to do these in as many kind of similar orders as I can. Lovely. And I'm going to put blue there. I don't know why I put yellow ones in. Put yellow inserters in there, but we'll just optimize this to let's not muck around with any time and just sort ourselves out there. Lovely. Good. Right. Okay, let's get one section working. And oop, you need to be here to here, and then it's coming down again, even more of it. So now you have that working and producing those guys, and we have our first sulfur, which is lovely. Now what we need to do is knock off sulfur down here onto one side of this. So I'm actually going to just do this. I'm actually just going to make it a bit more simple. I'm going to go across like that, and then I'm going to say, right, sulfur can just hit it like this. And that's on one side. And now I will need to bring iron straight down here and put it onto the other side. But I could do that, like along here might be quite nice. So we could actually do the iron like that. Let's just do that. Come under. And I want this to be, so if I go like that, cross, you should go like that, and this does this. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so there's the sulfur. That's working quite nicely. This is the other side of it, but let's just get that going as well. And for now, yeah, brilliant. And great, there's the water, and then these guys should be ready to go once we connect this up, which will be nice. And they should be, yeah, that should be working. So it's all down to petroleum, and petroleum is the one that's really slow at the moment, because these guys don't have anything to do with their other products. So their output is completely full, and they can't get rid of their other 2 products for the moment, but that's fine. That's why we got this extra row of petroleum along here. And this is going to help us later on when we just want petroleum focused on. We're going to use the basic oil processing to continue doing that basic petroleum sorting, and I run that just along there like that, and it's quite nice. Happy with that. A little bit of extra here, but that's overkill, of course. As I'll put in the second little feed in. Don't know if that helps, but either way. Now that means that more petroleum will be made, and you can see it going up there. Even though we should be using it in the sulfur here, it is going up. So that's not too bad. If I have a look here, you can see it's only just getting enough, but it'll start to get some very, very shortly. That number's going to be going right up, and it's going to be sorted out as we stockpile that sulfur. So next is, let's do this and run these guys all the way along. Nice. Got a little undergroundy there. And do we have the ability to make any more of those? No, we don't. Right. Well, I did say I'd need lots and lots of materials. But what we might do is just go ahead and get those plates going as well. So that way our little trip up is, that's fine. We'll fix that all a little bit later. Our trip up is not in vain. And I'm going to tap for now. And it's a bit crazy. I shouldn't be tapping this area, but I will just tap it because it's a very small amount. So I'm just going to tap this here. That's heading that way. So if I go like this. Yep. Stay away from our landing craft there, our wreck. And can I do a red? That's heading that way. Fine. And let's give ourselves a bit of room here. We never know, we might have to expand that coal heading in. That coal at the moment is supplying the electricity, but we'll be moving along to solid fuel as part of this process actually, so that'll be quite lovely. Keep this going down. Nice. That one has to stay. And yeah, we're actually going okay. You can see it on the second side now, going slowly, but not too bad. Just check the power consumption is pretty good as well. And yeah, let's move along to sulfur now as well. So you can see here, these are the lines that are coming out. And it's all kind of expandable. So yeah, I hope you don't mind that. Hope you like my oil setup. Okay, so we're putting in a hard solid object. Yeah. So here I want to put one on each of these guys, and then we're doing this is water going in with it as well. Did I just? Yeah, I think I need to get. That's right. I was going to get some of those guys. And then what I'll just do now is take them and make 20 and make a few of those, and then just take a few more and just have them crafting while I'm building. Great. Okay, so that is gonna keep crafting up. Cool. Now we need the water, and as the water goes in, you can see that start to work. That will then be here to here, and under to under, so it's just there. And then I'm going to put solid bits on those. Yep, and as that goes, we can see the solid ones coming in. Here's the solid ones now. Great, and they'll go in the middle there. And I think this is just a straight along run like that. Yep. And that comes down to here. Brilliant. Okay, so let's keep that going down. And this is where we line up some of these guys. I might just do the 4 of those guys. And they'll kind of just line up. And the sulfur is now, is that sulfuric acid? Yeah, sulfuric acid is now coming into here. Okay, let's think about the other products that need to go out, and we'll just make for one of these guys at the moment. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll go there to here. So it's emitting petroleum, and then it's going to emit, I think that's light fuel. And so we've got the light oil and the heavy oil, and Great, and let's get a few more of those guys. And again, I'm just gonna have to do a little bit more crafting of this here, so sorry about this. Just a little bit more. Might as well get quite a bit going up there. Yep. Let me just see if I can just do these 5 at a time. So they'll take 50 of those, will they? Yeah, geez, they take quite a bit of the undergroundies, don't they? The undergroundies take quite a bit of the product. Great, I should have made the other ones first. I wonder if I could just stop that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Make those guys and now do undergroundy. Yep, good. Yeah, that kind of helps a little bit. Okay. So we're admitting the other products, are we? Yes. No. You need to be on complex oil, not basic. But we haven't researched that yet, have we? No, we haven't. Oh man, we haven't researched oil production, the other oil. Let me just have a look at that. Yeah, advanced oil processing is a blue science, and a blue science is not done yet. So we'll have to have a look at that. If I go back to my base up here, we're making grey science in this section, and blue science will be the next one that we make. And blue science, if I just have a quick look here in this, blue science is going to be, yeah, sulfur, advanced circuits, and engine units. So it is a bit of mucking around to get to blue science, but that's okay. We will get in there. But in the meantime, we are putting the oil through, and that makes the sulfur, and the sulfur is what we need to make that blue science. So I'll need to put that somewhere along the bus. So I think it's probably worth continuing to build a bit of this anyway, and just sort of showing exactly how this goes. Here is our solid fuel production, and I'll just make 2 of them and then show the other 2 in the other direction. Yeah, great. And our solid fuel, so you would be the light oil at the top, and I think I just put this straight across. Yeah, I did just put this straight across. Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, nice. And then you've got this, and keep making up some of this. Just keep putting the pipes together, crisscrossing each other, and we'll see exactly what it is when we get the advanced oil. Got quite a few of those undergroundies now, so maybe we could pop a few of them in. Yeah, it is interesting. So one thing we do have here is these guys, and I might just put these 2 in and just connect them up, and then connect these up here like that. And then we use an engine. Not an engine, a pump. Well, a pump has engines in it, actually. That's what we discovered. But we use a pump here on each of these. So we have a pump on each of the lines, and this is petroleum. And then we use the other advanced products going downwards. So we'll come back to the advanced ones. And I think in the meantime, the best thing I could probably do is go ahead and let me just add in a few of these. Yeah, add in a few of these power poles. Ooh, there we go. Man, we're gonna be really happy when we get those robots. And then the solid fuel just sort of comes all the way out and then makes its way down. Yeah, we can stockpile the solid fuel, but there's not even any point in stockpiling solid fuel. In fact, we won't have access to make any of the solid fuel until we're sort of ready, but it comes down here and then into those, and then comes into a bit of a holding bit, and then comes back up. But when I do that, I'll come up to here and then come across, because these, I may expand these. In fact, it means that I'll probably have to landfill all this section here. So I'll do that in between episodes. And then you've got your lubricant over here, which is a nice one that's made up. Yeah, I think the best thing for us to do now is have a look at everything else for blue science and just make sure we're sort of ready. So sulfur I can bring up to alongside the bus. Then engine units, and engine units are made with just basic products, so steel, iron gears, and pipes. You just need these signs, which we've got. So we will make those in the level 2 assembly machines. And then the final thing we'll have here is red circuits, and it's plastic bars that are needed for that. Now the plastic bars, and then copper, and then the electronic circuits. Now I've decided not to make plastic bars down here in Science World. I want to make them in their own plastic bar area. So when I want to do plastic bars, I'm going to need petroleum, and that's the main product, I believe. Where's the plastic bars? Yep, petroleum gas. So I do need to bus that up as well and run it alongside the bus. And so I'll need to work out how I can fit that in and where I want to run it. I'll need to run some pumps, and I'll be putting petroleum and sulfur all the way up here. But when I do this as well, I will also what I will want to do is run. I'll want to run sulfuric acid and petroleum and the sulfur. So those will be along there. So actually what we can do is just start to plan this out. So 1, 2, and then run the sulfur here. I think I'll run the sulfur there. In fact, let's leave a gap of 4, 3, 4, and then 1. Yep. And then we'll run the sulfur on here. And what else? Yeah, because we left all our arrays well and truly down. And then I just want to run those two products as well. So one is going to be petroleum. Yep. And the other one is going to be petroleum and lubricant. Yeah, lubricant I want to put, and sulfuric acid. They're the three that I will need to be putting up on there. Light oil and heavy oil will just simply go into production of the solid fuel. So that will be how that goes. Yep. And we do this. Nice. Good. Okay. Well, I can start to get the sulfur directly up, and I think that will be handy. And when I do that, I think I'm going to want it to be and then petroleum is the other one I'll want to bring up shortly. But I don't know where I want to run it. I don't like this area at the moment. I think I need to fix this up and make it a little bit better. I think I need to do that. Yeah, I need to go. I think I need to go like this, actually. Yeah, let's do a bit of tidying up here. And do this instead. Which means I'm going to pick up all this product, but I'm not overly worried about it. I can drop it into the... in fact, I think I'm going to be wanting this to be different anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. And so the top line... Yep, and then the next line here. And then can I add in a splitter here? Yes, I can. And that means this line can be preserved, but just not be that anymore. Okay, that's that. And then, once I've picked up this line, you can go across. Then I can get everything off here. And this is my sulfur line. Repurpose that from coal to sulfur. And that will work out quite well, won't it? Yes, it will. Right, where's the sulfur that we're bringing up, people? Yeah. For now, I think we're going to have to run it across here. And we don't even have those. Come up. And there we go. Okay, so that connects in. Just put a little connector in the corner. Lovely. Okay, sulfur line. Do I have reds belts? I can make a few. Make a few of those. Let me just see if I could just make some belts just to sort this out, and I'll run it up. Let me go down and then run the sulfur up. Yeah. So I need to put this guy here and say, right, we are for now going to run the sulfur upwards because my blueprint is, you know, for the just for the production of this. How you want to get it into the bus is a whole sort of different ball game, isn't it? You know, that's the part. You use the blueprint just for the making of the product, and everything else, you know, the actual connecting it all up. It's different in every game, and that's what's brilliant about this game. There we go. Sulfur will make his way up there now, so that should be pretty good. And then we just need to bring in petroleum when we're ready as well, so I will do that as well. I'm going to run over here now. I'm actually going to run down and put my locomotive on, and we're going to go down and troubleshoot those trains as well and just see what the problem is. So we'll do that. Let's go ahead and grab Mr. Loco. Yep, jump in. He's got this fuel. And now try not to slam into the back of the other train, please. Oh, there's where the first train will be stuck here somewhere. Hang on, let me just see. So both trains? Oh, there we go. We're going to hit it. Yes. Give a quick repair to that, please. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look. So you... Oh, yeah. Now I'm hoping the way we fix this is just putting a signal here. Just to allow a train and then another train. It just allows this guy to move forward, and if it does that, can I get into this train? Yes, I think I'm in. Yeah, I've jumped in the carriage, but I don't know if I'm in the carriage. That is weird. Okay, cool. So he has got lots of oil. I've just checked. Wait for him to stop. And he starts unloading. Where am I? Yep, I did jump into that. That's brilliant. I jumped in the carriage. That is absolutely brilliant. So that's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. Right, he'll keep doing that. The oil will now come. We're not defended down below, but I'll need to go ahead and fix that in between episodes. Let me keep sulfur going along, just before we get too sidetracked. Let's give him a bit of a break like this. Sulfur, yep, there you go. Yeah, sulfur's coming out there. So sulfur will come out here. And it'll be basically and sulfur will come all the way along and it'll be lovely. Right, we're up here now, so we can grab a few things. Definitely grab all of those. Definitely grab some medium power poles, and I think we're going to need some of these undergroundy, undergroundies. That's good. I will grab a few extra blue inserters, and I am now looking for how many. Now I've got plenty of those tracks to double track, but I am looking for standard, bog standard. Transport belt 600 in there, so we'll grab all that, and then coal at the moment. Coal is sitting here, so I'm just going to put the coal like this. I'm just going to put this like for now. Just going to put the coal into this box. All the coal except for 1 and a bit stacks, and we'll go. There we go. So the coal will just do that, and now I've got a bit of room here, so that's not too bad. Okay, do I have any more of the engines? I do. That means I can make a few more pumps. And do I have room to put... I was going to say, interesting. I've got these guys too, and I really want to dump them. Don't need those, the boilers and the steam engines just yet. Although I am tempted to put down a second block of power, the 120/40 block of power, and I put down a second one, and that'll clear out 3 spaces in my inventory as well. So that's not too bad. I guess this is oil part B plus a little bit of, a little bit of troubleshooting and fixing things up, which is nice. Let's put a nice little break in between these guys so they're clearly separate, and we'll be swapping this across from coal, swapping it across to the lovely one very soon. Solid fuel, lovely. And what I might do is just put another little inserter here, because it can add these guys in as well. Yeah, it'll just kind of add those, which will be nice. Get rid of the box here though, it's not required. Nice, cool. I'm not going to have this, I just wanted to drop off some stuff, didn't I? Yes. So let me do, these are joined, aren't they? Yep. And yeah, that's quite a few of these actually. Right, I might actually put the rest into a box. So that'll be the rest of the boilers, because I've got another 20, which is another more for 2 more arrays. And there's nothing wrong with us keeping this going actually once we're ready. How many have we got here? Let's see. I don't know. Right, there we go. Well, these will operate on a single one anyway, which will be nice. We will let them do that. This will actually provide power to the network, so yeah, we'll get this going. Why not? Can I get an offshore pump? Yes. Yeah, I can. It is here. Thank you very much. And that is now. Okay, let me run along here and just get these guys going. What do we want? Don't know what is happening here, but I definitely want this to be them. I think I'm just looking at the top of the those power poles, and it's just looking like these guys, slightly misaligned, which is weird. I know. Let me get the power poles in. Lovely. I do like neat power poles. Ooh, I do like neat power poles. Okay, it's nice. And then this will connect it into the network. So put it right in the middle there. And now we're looking at adding extra power. 47 megawatts with this extra power now. And that's just sort of spinning up as well. And this side is not spinning up at all because it hasn't got any water yet. It hasn't got any of those either. Can we make a few? We can make 8. We might as well just put them in while we're there, because then we can just kind of get those guys in. In fact, the best thing we could do is take that one out and take this one out. And if it's 10 along the run, we put these guys are in here, and then that'll just kind of add in. And that'll be quite good, and that clears up a bit more inventory space as well, as we said, and this is the whole reason we kind of come out here and did that. 3 to go, just waiting for those guys, and then we'll be right. Put the power in the meantime. Sure. Yep. Let me see, can I reach these? Yeah, these little fiddly bits. Ooh, these are going to be hidden behind there, so we'll need to make sure we get all of those. Looking for the blues, looking for the blue spots. And 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. That is nice. While I'm there, I think I'll just run around and get rid of this, whatever it is, and these guys, no, they can stay. Leaving nature even close to our infrastructure in this series, leaving a little bit of nature, which is quite nice. So that is good. Sulfur is a lovely color to see going, isn't it? It's like a lovely mustard. I like that. Really, really good. And then we need to be putting the liquid bus along here. And so I think when we're doing that, I think what we'll do is this guy will come up, and if the liquid bus has to go in, let's do it like this. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. Oh, we can't get off either of these two, can I? There we go. Nice. So that will allow us to put that liquid bus in there and sort of keep that moving along nicely. And this guy can move up. Yeah, allows us just to put our liquid bus in here. Stop saying liquid bus. Do it like that, just so we can see what it is going to be. Great. That's how these guys will be connected in, and that will be our petroleum and our sulfuric acid. Righty, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. It's not a long episode, this one. And in between episodes, I think I'll go and defend down here and put some more turrets. Just manual defense. I put a few more turrets. I might clear off this base in between, just that base, and then we can look at the other ones and how we're going to put in all the walls. I actually want all the walls to be built by the robots. That's why I'm holding off on the southern walls. I've done all the other walls here, but I'm actually wanting all the southern walls to be the robots. So that'll be nice. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Stitch Up. Tell me what you think about my oil setups, and I will see you in the next episode. This has been Factorio, our Waterworld series. Cheers.